5. And we're live. It's the B-Side show.
Ooh,
and
like
it's the
you know.
4th Monday.
Ooh,
Oracle Edition going down.
Bang,
With the Bad
bang.
Day Killer right here.
Killer, and this is my boy Rabito.
Rabbit in the house. We got DJ Gummie going to be on the 1s and 2s today. He'll be in the mix shortly. We got another dope lineup, right?
Yes. We got my boy Billy Vargo with the B.
Yeah, we're going to have him via Zoom because he's on the East Coast.
Yep.
We'll chop it up with him. A lot of new music coming out and all that stuff. Working with some dope cats as well.
Yes. Astral Travelers.
That's right.
Coming through.
They should be in the building shortly. And then Prizzy.
That boy
Right.
Prizzy.
Yeah, man.
In the building.
Yeah, we're
gonna
going
be
to
dope.
have another dope show. A lot of good vibes, a lot of good content, new music, and new videos. And, of course, new music from the DJ as well. So I think we're playing a video, right? What we got?
We're going to get into some Deltron 3030.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
And we'll
then
be right
will
back.
Zoom in, baby.
Yeah.
Bang, bang.
Peace.
Calling Apollo 9, calling Apollo 9, what is your condition?
Calling NASA, this is Apollo 9.
Condition green.
We've landed on
It's 3030. I want y'all to meet Deltron Zero, hero, not no small feat. It's all heat in this day and age. I'll rage your grave, anything it takes to save the day. Neuromancer, perfect blend of technology and magic. Use my rapping so you all can see the hazards. Plus entertainment where many are brainless. We cultivated the lost art of study and I brought a buddy. Automator, harder slayer, fascinating combination. Cyber warlords are activating abominations. Harmonation with hatred, we ain't with that. We high-tech archaeologists searching for knickknacks. Composing musical stem packs that impacts the soul. Crack the mold of what you think you rapping for. I used to be a mag soldier, but I didn't respect orders. I had to step forward, tell them this ain't for us. Living in a post-apocalyptic world, morbid and horrid. The secrets of the past, they hoarded. Now we just boarded on our futuristic spacecraft. No mistakes, black, it's our music we must take back.
Yo, it's 3030. I want y'all to meet Deltron Zero and Ornamental. Yo, it's 3030. I want y'all to meet Deltron Zero and Ornamental. Yo, it's 3030. I want y'all to meet Deltron Zero and Ornamental.
A portal. I knew they had the mind state of mere mortals. My ears morphed to receptors that catch up every word about gravity control and the families they hold for handsome ransoms. On the run with a handgun, blast bioforms. I am warned that a planet-wide manhunt with cannons will make me abandon my foolish plan of uprising. Fuck dying, I hijack a mech, control it with my magical chance. So battle advanced through centuries of hip-hop legacy. Mega speed, hyper warp the automators, cribbing like the torch. They can't fight the force. Victory is ours once we strike the source. Enterprise and wise men looked at the horizon, thinking more capitalism is the wisdom and in prison. All citizens empowered with rhythm. We keep the funk alive by talking with idioms.
Yo, it's 3030. I want y'all to meet
Is it eternal evil concerned with thievery? Medieval prehistoric rhetoric? Well, we ahead of that. Lay it down with sound waves that pound pavement. Original minstrels. My central processing unit is into with my heart for this art. Not artificial, cause that makes it hard to miss you. Copycats finish last in the human race. Staying glued to safes, too crude to take a Buddha break. We got espers that let us bless with fresh shit. Undetected by yes men quested for 5 fleeting nanoseconds of fame. Protecting the brain from conspiracies against my cosmos. While I float the Neo-Tokyo with OPO. Or discuss combustible rust clusters with plus. Evade cyber police in a computer crib. Confuse the kids. But I can make it kick and rhymes that's sacred. Telepathic mind that takes its greatness from the matrix. Esper, rhyme professor, rushes a cold depressions with correction measures. While half the world's a desert. Cannibals eat human brains for dessert. Buried in a deep dirt, mobility inert. I insert these codes for the cataclysm. Ever since I had the vision, use my magnetism. In this modern metropolis that tries to lock us up under preposterous laws that's not for us.
Yo, it's 3030. I want y'all to meet Deltron Zero and Automator. Yo, it's 3030. I want y'all to meet Deltron Zero and Automator. Yo, it's 3030. I want y'all to meet Deltron Zero and Automator.
Yo, we are back, y'all. B-Side Show.
Act like you know already, man. We got our first guest in the building via Zoom. He's out there on the east. Go ahead and introduce yourself, bro.
Yo, what up, y'all? What's going on? This is Billy Vargo from Queens, New York, up in here. And right now I'm in the city right now, but just here talking to my peoples in the West Coast. You know what I'm saying?
What you getting into tonight that you're out and about?
Right now I'm gonna get up with Psycho Les. He's DJing at this spot in Manhattan. It's called Raw Like Sushi and shit. So they spin a bunch of vinyls and shit. So I'm gonna get up with him. I think Lost Professor's up in here. Out Scratch is up in here. Couple of cats up there.
Nice. Hey, Les been making his rounds, bro, because he's everywhere over on this side too, and he's hitting all the spots
He's doing
there.
his thing. Yeah. He's doing his thing out there. Ever since he moved out there, he got up with Be Real and shit. You know what I'm saying? He's been doing the Be Real, the Dr. Green podcast. So it's a good look. You know what I'm saying? He's doing his thing. You know what I mean? I'm happy for my brother. You know what I mean?
That's right. That's beautiful. And let's talk about, since we on the subject of Psycho Les and that's family, let's talk about the project y'all been working on and just tell us a little bit about it.
Well, right now we've been working on a lot of shit for a while, for years, but now we just been putting everything together. And he just got back to New York, so we just been in the studio just working on, just trying to knock out a couple of joints. You know what I'm saying? I also got some joints with J-Ro from the Alcoholics. I got also with Taj. Taj, that's my brother out there. You know what I mean? And that's it, man. We just working, We just trying to get shit popping.
Shout out to the Beat Nuts and the Licks, man. Those are all good dudes right there, and plus hella musicians. You know what I mean? Hella artists. So
yeah, man.
So explain the relationship, man. You go way back with Les, or how'd that start? Where you guys started working together? Because I don't even know this one.
All right, so this is how it happened. I met Les through his little brother. Me and his little brother went to school, and a friend of ours, Goblin, he used to rap and shit. So he got on the Stone Crazy album, Uncivilized, and that's when we started our group called No Gooders. And then we just started rocking with Les. Les started, you know, I met Les when I was 17 years old, so I know him for 30 years already. And you know, he just showed us how, you know, he showed us how to make beats and shit, and he took us on tours and shit like that. And it was just all love, man. You know what I'm saying?
So that's how you kind of went through the grind kind of with him a little bit, because he was showing you, you know, out there on taking you on tour and stuff like that, man. That's cool.
Yeah. It was dope, man. It was just like, you know, just watching him how to chop joints up, and then, you know, like if you hear if you hear any of our beats that we make, like we got a lot of our sounds like similar to his sound and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we learned from. You know what I mean?
So you're heavy on the production side too, then?
Yeah. That was my main thing, production. Okay. And then I was living in LA for a minute. I lived in LA for like about 6 years in Venice. And then that's why we got over with J-Ro and Taz. That's when we started working with the Lick Nuts project. That's when we started putting the Lick Nuts project together. And then I was just rhyming, and niggas like, yo, son, your voice sound crazy, son. You know, son, start doing your thing. And I was like, yo, fuck it, why not? And then I got up with Alchemist. Alchemist was living down there. I was living in Venice Beach. So he was like a couple of blocks away from me. And me and Les used to go to his house. And then, you know, Evidence was there and shit. And it was like, yo, man, get on the joint. And I was like, yo, fuck it, let me get on the joint. And then it started, and then went from there, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's dope.
Yeah.
A couple more things. I know you guys got a couple different videos, so I was wanting to play the After Hours video.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I was thinking of throwing that on, but I just wanted a little backstory on it before we play it, because we always like to hear the behind the scenes stuff.
Oh, the After Hours is basically it's my man Starvin B, FT Street Smarts, DJ Kill from France, my man Foul Monday, myself, Flush and Tech. And we started like we want to do like a little we was just trying to test the waters. We was like, you know what, let's do like a little project together. You know what I'm saying? Let's try to put like a little EP or something. And we just decided to throw shit out. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's like, yo, that shit sound funky. So we just went with it. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope. Shaye, you got that queued up? We're going to get into that After Hours real quick, and then we'll be right back.
Hey.
Let's go. That's a 5-minute video.
Oh, shit, yeah. I haven't seen that song in a long fucking time, man.
What's the parking like right now? How you going to park? You got valet? What are you trying to do?
Nah, the parking lot, I mean, it's nighttime out here, so, you know, the fucked up thing about it is that I'm in downtown, so it's like, it's a lot of loading docks over here, so
Pop corks, run through onions of the skunk. Concentrate on better futures over brunch. Chasing financial opportunities for hard time immunity. You sleep with dirty bitches just for lunch. You are quite the genius, I mean this. Smarter than your average. Bare bones chromosome forming to a savage. Moving on up like I'm Jefferson established. It's madness to think anything less of the phallus. Henny in the flask and a chalice full of hashes. And some mean ass green look like a salad. Valid. MCs wishing for more Benjis and bitches with the thickness, hoping they are the next thing. Best thing is to give it a resting. Investing in the loss is quite depressing. Requesting the foul sound, expressing, commencing my get downs, impressing.
Popping bottles and passing sour. They can't stop us cause they don't have the power. You gon' get yours after hours. You can't get yours till after hours. All it takes is a half an hour and a certain amount of powder. You gon' get yours after hours. You can't get yours till after hours. intermission is. I could do this shit all day. Why do they wanna see me handle beef like Salt Bae? I rarely ever listen to the lyrics your songs play. Why would I give a fuck what some cop in the mall say? Why would I give a shit what society think of me? Ain't could all get the balls when they warm and wrinkly. The galaxy of Queens, it's easy to shut your world out. Drink away the pain till them flames getting hurled out. Keep your silver thunder, I was younger when I surfed couch. Cowabunga, you the worm inside the bird's mouth. Nature doesn't sympathize, glad to get rid of guys. Orangutan, my food chain link is solidified. Guess what's Sillo? I ain't gotta stress a kilo. Be these flashy motherfuckers with the wettest pillow. Beat you till you ball up like an armadillo. You should chill, you ain't harder than your mama's Brillo. Popping bottles and passing sour. They can't stop us cause they don't have the power. You gon' get yours after hours. You can't get yours till after hours. All it take is a half an hour and a certain amount of powder. You gon' get yours after hours. You can't get yours till after hours.
Little loco, blowing the purple, the smoke flowing in the circle. That's when the whole world go tipsy and turby, shit get dirty. In the fast lane, take my time doing 30. You can never serve me, your niggas ain't worthy. That's why you keep my name in your jersey. V to the Argo, please I move keys in Calago. Check the product, I got the cargo. I never made it through graduation, but if you bout the money, I'ma show you calculation. And if you short on funds, I'ma show you constellations. When I knock your lights out, you see the stars when the plane hits. I'm in the basement fixing a tune. You like a bass head candy flipping on shroom. Keep your day job on and lift up a broom. I'll be at your girl's crib just digging a poem. Boom.
Popping bottles and passing sour. They can't stop us cause they don't have the power. You gon' get yours after hours. You can't get yours till after hours. All it take is a half an hour and a certain amount of powder. You gon' get yours after hours. You can't get yours till after hours.
Raw play and pussy dirty as hallways. In the Roach Motel on Broadway, some hookers crawl space. I make a strong case when I say this. Play this, I bet your jaw be hanging when the tape hits your playlist. Full of all suckers on the A-list. They stay lit on pills, another child with their trait list. I guess it's better I remain nameless. You cool with doing strange things for change to gain fame? Shit, that's where the game went. That's where a whole 15 seconds and some change really meant. See what I don't really get is them clicks and they keep running. I guess all the likes you get is from all of the dicks you sucking. I know you're not the type to knife nothing. You ain't even had the heart to fight, fighting with the tough talk walker to never invite something. Cause your life could be gone in a second, it's like nothing.
Popping bottles and passing sour. They can't stop us cause they don't have the power. You gon' get yours after hours. You can't get yours till after hours. All it take is a half an hour and a certain amount of powder. You gon' get yours after hours. You can't get yours till after hours.